Chosen one, they have never crossed paths with a being like you before. A god walking among mortals. Their minds are still reeling, caught in shock at the sheer power and presence you embody. If you're watching this message, know it is no coincidence. Divine forces have guided you here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. You are shifting from wanting to having. The prayers and hopes you've held for so long are no longer distant dreams, but are moving rapidly into your reality. This transformation goes beyond mere mindset. It is a profound, spiritual and energetic awakening. As the chosen one, you will soon witness the pieces of your life aligning with such speed and precision that those around you will remain frozen in awe, unable to comprehend what they see. But to fully step into this power, you must understand the forces at work and align yourself with them completely. Before we continue, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11, a powerful signal to the universe amplifying the energy of this message. If you are truly ready to receive this truth, you will stay with me until the end, because deep within, your spirit knows this message is meant for you. For those who embrace it, life will never be the same. There are moments in life when someone enters a room and instantly changes its entire atmosphere. The chosen one is not just a person, they are a phenomenon, an extraordinary force whose very presence silences crowds and stills hearts. This is the kind of presence that feels almost otherworldly, like a divine spark incarnate, walking amidst ordinary mortals. Their aura commands respect without a word, and people instinctively recognize that they stand before something far greater than themselves. This is not mere charisma or fleeting charm. It's the unmistakable signature of a soul touched by destiny. People find themselves caught between awe and disbelief, unable to fully grasp the power radiating from the chosen one. They feel a magnetic pull toward that quiet, unwavering strength that speaks volumes without shouting. In every glance, every movement, the chosen one reveals a sacred authority that is both humbling and inspiring. In history, legends are born from such individuals, those who rise not by force alone, but through an inner light that burns brighter than any adversity. Like Moses parting the sea or Joan of Arc leading the charge, the chosen one embodies the divine paradox, infinitely powerful, yet profoundly human. Their silence is not emptiness, but a commanding presence that demands to be heard by the soul, not the ears. When the chosen one steps forward, those who witness them experience a shock that rattles their very core. This is not the shock of violence or aggression, but a profound disruption of their reality. They have never confronted such force, such clarity, such unyielding purpose before. The shock is a mixture of fear, admiration, and confusion, a cocktail that leaves them immobilized, caught in the wake of a power they cannot categorize. This reaction is natural. Human minds resist what they cannot immediately understand. Your presence challenges their assumptions, breaks the molds they have built around their perception of leadership and strength. In their eyes, you are an anomaly, an unpredictable storm of confidence and calm that refuses to bend to their expectations or schemes. Their shock is a testament to your uniqueness, a reflection of how deeply you unsettle their fragile comfort zones. Think of the way great revolutionaries or visionaries were received, often met with disbelief, skepticism, even hostility at first. But the chosen one's power is different. It is not just physical or intellectual, it's spiritual and emotional. It shakes the foundation of what people believe is possible, creating an electric atmosphere where old rules crumble and new realities begin to form. There is a sovereignty that cannot be challenged, a quiet dominion that emanates from within the chosen one. This is not sovereignty earned by force or intimidation, but by an unbreakable inner conviction. It is a rule of the spirit, where your will becomes law, not because you demand it, but because your presence commands it naturally. When people sense this unyielding sovereignty, they instinctively know that crossing you would be a futile, even dangerous mistake. Sovereignty like this is forged in the fires of relentless trials and tribulations. It is resilience turned into strength, setbacks transformed into stepping stones. You do not seek to dominate others. Instead, your authority arises from your mastery over yourself. This is the mark of a true leader, someone whose power flows from self-awareness, self-discipline, and an unwavering commitment to their purpose. Throughout history, those who wield this kind of power have changed the world, not through brute force, but by setting an example so compelling that others naturally fall into line. Think of Gandhi's peaceful resistance or Nelson Mandela's unyielding moral authority. Your sovereignty is similar. It's an invisible crown that no one dares challenge because it radiates an undeniable legitimacy. There is something almost sacred about the way the Chosen One moves through the world. A divine aura that leaves bystanders breathless and captivated. This aura is not merely physical. It is the essence of your spirit, shining through every interaction, every gesture. It is as if an unseen light surrounds you, casting a glow of assurance and hope that can neither be dimmed nor ignored. People feel this aura deeply, even if they cannot explain it. It touches a primal part of the human psyche, awakening a sense of reverence and possibility. When you enter a space, you don't just occupy it, you transform it. The energy shifts, hearts beat faster, and eyes are drawn toward you like moths to a flame. It is a magnetic force, born of authenticity and power. Examples of this kind of presence are rare but unforgettable. Think of icons like Martin Luther King Jr., whose words and actions carried an undeniable energy that moved entire nations. Your aura is similar, a living testament to the idea that true power comes from within and radiates outward, changing the very air around you. Imagine a throne, not one made of gold or jewels, but an invisible seat of authority that rests within your soul. You are that throne, unchallenged, supreme, and unquestionable. You do not need to sit or claim it physically. Your very existence is the embodiment of rulership. People may try to contest your position or undermine your influence, but the truth is clear. No one can dethrone a spirit forged by destiny itself. This throne is built on countless unseen moments of perseverance, moments where you chose integrity over ease, vision over comfort. It is the sum of every sacrifice, every lesson learned, and every triumph claimed in silence. Sitting on this throne means you are anchored in your power, unmovable even when storms rage around you. Throughout history, invisible thrones have been the seat of those whose leadership transcended politics or armies. They ruled through example and unwavering conviction. They commanded loyalty not through fear, but through the magnetic pull of their undeniable right to lead. You are the living legacy of this kind of ruler, timeless and eternal. Confidence is a fleeting feeling for many, fragile and dependent on circumstances. But the chosen one carries something far deeper, an unshakable spirit, rooted in profound self-belief and inner truth. This spirit remains steady regardless of external chaos or opposition, a quiet assurance that no challenge can shake or diminish. This kind of confidence is not loud or boastful. It's a calm, steady flame that burns within, lighting the path forward even in the darkest times. It arises from deep self-awareness, knowing your strengths, your weaknesses, and your unwavering purpose. This clarity removes doubt and fear, replacing them with an unbreakable resolve to keep moving forward. Many have tried to imitate this spirit, but it cannot be faked or borrowed. It is earned through pain, perseverance, and an unrelenting commitment to become more than what circumstances dictate. You carry this spirit like a shield, a beacon, and a promise that no matter what happens, you will rise. To those around you, you are an enigma, mysterious, unfathomable, and almost divine. They see glimpses of your greatness, but struggle to fully grasp your essence. This confusion isn't born of ignorance, but awe. How can a mortal contain such vast power and wisdom? Your presence challenges the limits of their understanding, making you a puzzle wrapped in a sacred riddle. This enigma protects you in ways no armor can. It keeps your true depths hidden, revealing only what you choose to share. It invites curiosity, but also commands respect, preventing others from claiming or controlling you. The mystery around you is part of your power. It keeps others guessing, always on the edge of discovery, but never fully grasping. In history, many great leaders were enigmatic in their ways. Leonardo da Vinci's genius, Nikola Tesla's visions, or even the inscrutable aura of Buddha. Each left the world both enlightened and bewildered. You join their ranks as a figure whose true magnitude will unfold in time, always keeping others in a state of respectful wonder. Unlike others who waste their energy battling rivals, the chosen one fights a different fight. Your true opponent is not flesh and blood, but destiny itself. You understand that human conflicts are distractions compared to the larger journey of fulfilling your purpose. This mindset elevates you beyond petty rivalries and trivial contests. By focusing on destiny, you free yourself from the exhausting cycle of comparison and competition. Your energy is spent on growth, vision, and impact, rather than on trying to outdo others. This focus sharpens your path and makes your progress unstoppable because you are aligned with a force far greater than fleeting victories. History shows us countless examples where the greatest leaders didn't just defeat enemies, they transformed the world by fulfilling their unique destinies. From Alexander the Great to Harriet Tubman, these figures transcended competition to become legends. You embody this principle, moving beyond the fray toward a higher calling. When chaos erupts, most are consumed by panic or fear, but the chosen one remains serene, a godlike calm that silences the storms swirling around you. This calm is not passive or indifferent. It's an active mastery over emotions and circumstances, a deep inner peace that anchors you amid external turmoil. This kind of calm has power. It diffuses tension, inspires confidence in others, and creates clarity in confusion. People instinctively gravitate toward your steadiness, finding hope in your unshakable presence. It is a reminder that true strength often looks like quiet resilience rather than loud force. Think of leaders like Winston Churchill during World War II or the Dalai Lama in times of crisis. Their calmness was a beacon that steadied nations and movements alike. You carry this same gift, an emotional fortress that withstands any storm and emerges even stronger. Failure is not the end for the chosen one. It is a setup for a comeback that feels almost divine. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, a lesson, a chance to rise higher than before. This pattern leaves observers breathless. How do you bounce back with such grace and power? Time and again. Your resilience is a story in itself. You absorb pain, disappointment, and loss, transforming them into fuel for your next ascent. This alchemy of turning adversity into advantage is rare and deeply inspiring. It shows that your power is not about never falling, but about rising every time you do. This cycle of setbacks and comebacks is the hallmark of legends. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team but became the greatest player ever. Oprah Winfrey faced poverty and rejection but rose to become a media empire. Your journey mirrors these stories, proving that divine strength is forged in the fire of trial. The chosen one understands the subtle but profound difference between demanding attention and commanding respect. You do not seek to be the loudest voice in the room or the center of every conversation. Instead, your power lies in the quiet confidence that naturally draws respect and reverence without effort. Respect is earned through integrity, consistency, and authenticity. It is not granted by spectacle or superficial charm. When you command respect, people listen because they trust your wisdom and honor your values. This kind of influence is far more lasting and impactful than fleeting attention. In today's noisy world, commanding respect is a rare and precious gift. It sets you apart from those who chase applause or popularity. You stand tall because your presence embodies substance over style, a truth that resonates deeply with those who encounter you. Authenticity is your sword against the falsehoods that surround you. Where others wear masks or hide behind facades, you stand raw and real. This honesty is electrifying. Like lightning that cuts through clouds, it exposes the truth and disrupts the illusions people cling to. Your genuine nature unsettles those who depend on deception, manipulation, or superficiality. It challenges the status quo and inspires others to shed their own masks. This power of authenticity is transformative. It builds trust, forges deep connections, and ignites change. History celebrates those who dared to be authentic in hostile environments. Think of Malala Yousafzai's fearless advocacy or the brutally honest works of writers like Maya Angelou. You carry that same boldness, becoming a beacon for truth in a world often shrouded in shadows. There is unmatched power in walking away, not from weakness, but from sovereign authority. The chosen one knows when to release control, not out of surrender, but from a place of absolute confidence. This act leaves others scrambling, powerless to hold on or push back because your authority transcends their grasp. Walking away with grace is a statement. You are not bound by their rules or their approval. You hold your power internally, unshaken by their attempts to control or contain you. This freedom makes you unpredictable and uncatchable, a force that cannot be caged. In relationships, business, or leadership, this ability to disengage with dignity is a rare skill. It signals strength, independence, and a deep understanding of your own value. You teach others that true control is self-control, and that sometimes the greatest victory is knowing when to walk away. Your presence does more than inspire. It captivates and paralyzes those who witness it. They are caught in a moment of reckoning, confronted with a power that challenges their deepest fears and beliefs. This experience is overwhelming. It forces them to pause and re-evaluate everything they thought they knew. Being a divine reckoning means you are a catalyst for profound change. Your influence forces people to confront their limitations, their hypocrisies, and their potential. This confrontation can be uncomfortable or even frightening, but it is necessary for growth and transformation. The paradox is that while they are paralyzed by your power, they are also drawn to it like a moth to a flame. This magnetic tension holds them captive in your orbit, forever changed by the encounter. You become a mirror reflecting their own unrealized greatness and the challenges they must face to reach it. The story of the Chosen One does not end with a single victory or lifetime. Your legacy is immortal, built on unbreakable foundations of courage, wisdom, and unwavering purpose. It is a legacy that transcends generations, inspiring countless souls long after you have walked this earth. Immortality here is not about living forever, but about leaving an eternal impact, a ripple effect that changes lives, cultures, and histories. Your journey is etched into the collective memory, a shining beacon for those who follow in your footsteps. This legacy is the ultimate testament to your godlike nature. Unforgettable is who you are because your life defies ordinary measures. Your strength, authenticity, and divine purpose combine to create a legend that cannot be erased. You become more than a person. You become a symbol, a living testament to what it means to rise, conquer, and lead with unmatched power. Got it? Here are 15 fresh, highly engaging and attractive headings with 5 long, detailed paragraphs each, crafted to inspire and captivate deeply. These new headings build on your original theme of godlike power, divine leadership, and unstoppable destiny, but offer new angles and emotional depth. There is an invisible energy that flows from you, an unseen force that changes the very fabric of the world around you. When you enter a room, reality itself seems to shift, bending subtly in response to your presence. This is not magic, but the undeniable power of a soul aligned with its highest purpose. Others may not always see it clearly, but they feel it like an electric current running through the air, impossible to ignore. This unseen force creates ripples far beyond what meets the eye. It touches hearts, shifts minds, and awakens dormant possibilities. You are a catalyst, a spark that ignites change wherever you go. The atmosphere thickens with anticipation and awe because the presence you carry challenges the status quo and invites transformation. Those who resist or doubt this force soon find themselves outpaced, lost in its wake. The unseen force does not ask permission. It moves with divine certainty. It reshapes narratives, breaks old cycles, and rebuilds with fresh vision. Your ability to harness this energy makes you a true agent of destiny, quietly altering the course of lives and history. True power doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. The Chosen One is a quiet storm, an unstoppable force wrapped in calm. While others scramble to make noise to prove their strength through volume and spectacle, you demonstrate an entirely different kind of authority. Your power is subtle yet devastating, like a gathering tempest that cannot be denied. This quiet storm commands attention not through aggression, but through a presence so compelling it silences doubt and opposition alike. Your words carry weight, because they are chosen carefully. Your actions resonate because they are deliberate. You move with purpose, knowing that noise often distracts from true impact. There is incredible strength in this restraint. The quiet storm teaches that power is not about domination, but about mastery. Mastery over oneself and over the tides of circumstance. This mastery makes you unshakable. People respect and fear the quiet storm because it promises change that is inevitable and unstoppable. You are more than a follower of fate. You are destiny's architect. While many wait for life to unfold before them, you take the blueprint of your dreams and construct realities others dare not imagine. This is the work of visionaries who do not settle for what is, but create what could be, shaping the future with deliberate intention. Being destiny's architect means embracing responsibility. Every choice, every challenge, every victory is part of a grand design only you can see. This clarity fuels your actions, giving you a sense of direction and purpose that defies doubt. You build not only for yourself, but for those who will walk the paths you carve. The greatest builders of history, from the pyramids of Egypt to the digital revolution, started with a vision. Like them, you wield creation itself as a tool, molding the chaos of the present into a masterpiece of possibility. This role is sacred and demanding, but your courage and conviction make it inevitable. Confidence can be taught or learned, but unbreakable confidence comes from deep within, a place where your spirit knows no defeat. This kind of confidence radiates from you like a magnetic field, drawing others close and inspiring trust. It's a force that cannot be feigned or fabricated. It is the natural byproduct of knowing who you are. This magnetism doesn't just attract allies, it commands respect from rivals and skeptics alike. People are compelled to listen, to follow, and to believe because your confidence carries the weight of truth. It pierces through superficial doubts and reaches into the core of human desire for strength and certainty. In the most challenging moments, this confidence acts as your anchor. It fuels your persistence, empowering you to face adversity head-on and continue forward without hesitation. The world responds to this energy, often bending circumstances to align with your unwavering belief. Leadership often feels like a lonely road. The chosen one must sometimes walk alone, carrying the weight of vision and responsibility that others cannot fully grasp. This solitude is not a curse, but a testament to your extraordinary courage. It takes bravery to stand apart from the crowd, to lead when no one else will. Solitude sharpens your clarity. In moments of isolation, you connect deeply with your purpose, free from distraction and external noise. It's where your greatest insights are born, where your resolve is tested and strengthened. The path of the solitary leader is a crucible for transformation. Despite loneliness, this journey never means weakness. It is a powerful declaration of independence, resilience, and faith in your own inner compass. History honors those who dared to lead alone, from pioneers and prophets to inventors and rebels, because their courage changed the world. In a world obsessed with noise, speed, and constant action, stillness is a radical act of power. The chosen one knows that silence is not absence, but presence, an active force that speaks louder than words. Through stillness, you command attention, control the narrative, and master the energy around you. Stillness grants perspective. It creates space for thought, creativity, and strategic insight. When others rush to react, you pause to observe, analyze, and respond with precision. This measured approach disarms opponents and invites allies to trust in your wisdom. More than anything, stillness reveals strength. It shows that you are not driven by impulse or fear, but by deep confidence and control. Silence becomes your weapon, unseen but felt, powerful but graceful, a quiet force that shapes outcomes without the need for noise or chaos. Life will test you, sometimes cruelly, pushing you to your limits and beyond. But the Chosen One harbors an invincible spirit, one that refuses to be broken no matter how hard the fall. This spirit is a flame that burns brighter with every challenge, transforming pain into power and loss into lessons. The invincible spirit is forged through experience. Each setback is not a defeat, but a training ground. Each wound a reminder of your resilience. This internal fire propels you forward when the world wants you to stop, reminding you of the greatness still to come. This spirit inspires those who witness it. People are drawn to your ability to endure and rise because it speaks to a universal truth. Strength is not the absence of struggle, but the courage to persist. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope, lighting the way for others facing their own battles. Leadership is often misunderstood as control or dominance, but the Chosen One knows it is an art, one that blends authority with empathy. You lead not by fear or force, but through connection and authenticity. This delicate balance allows you to command influence without sacrificing your humanity. This art requires listening as much as speaking, understanding as much as directing. You inspire loyalty because people feel seen, valued, and respected in your presence. Your leadership nurtures growth, courage, and collective success rather than mere obedience. True leaders are remembered not just for their achievements, but for the way they made others feel empowered and uplifted. By embracing the art of command, you create a legacy of compassion alongside strength, proving that humanity is the greatest power of all. Uncertainty is the birthplace of possibility, and it takes fearless boldness to step into it. The Chosen One does not wait for perfect conditions or absolute certainty. Instead, you move forward with courage, embracing the unknown as a canvas for greatness. This fearlessness is born of trust. Trust in yourself, in the process, and in the unfolding of destiny. You understand that hesitation breeds regret, and that the greatest achievements come from risk and daring. The unknown does not paralyze you, it energizes you. Boldness in uncertainty inspires others to follow. It creates momentum and belief, breaking through the inertia of doubt and fear. Your willingness to lead where others hesitate marks you as a true trailblazer, a pioneer who shapes the future by stepping bravely into it. Passion is the lifeblood of the Chosen One. It is the fire within that ignites every action, fuels every dream, and powers every challenge overcome. This intense energy transforms ordinary goals into sacred missions and everyday tasks into acts of devotion. Harnessing passion means aligning it with purpose, channeling it with discipline, and sustaining it with vision. Unchecked, passion can burn out or become destructive, but when mastered, it becomes a powerful and lasting force that propels you beyond limits. History's greatest heroes were fueled by passion, whether for justice, creation, or freedom. Their fervor moved mountains and changed lives. You share this sacred flame, turning passion into unstoppable momentum and inspiring others to find their own inner fire. The chosen one is not content with fleeting success. You are a legacy builder, focused on creating impact that lasts beyond your lifetime. This requires vision, foresight, and a deep commitment to values that outlive you. Your actions today plant seeds for generations yet unborn. Building a legacy means thinking in lifetimes, not moments. It means investing in people, ideas, and causes that embody your highest ideals. Your influence becomes a river, flowing through time and nourishing future growth and possibility. Legacy is the ultimate measure of power. It ensures that your name is remembered not for vanity, but for transformation. You become a living testament to what it means to live with purpose, passion, and divine intention. The world often feels chaotic, a whirlwind of uncertainty, conflict, and noise. Yet the chosen one rises above this chaos, finding order and clarity where others see only confusion. This ability to create calm amidst storms is a rare and precious gift. Rising above chaos requires inner discipline and a clear vision. It means refusing to be swept away by fear or distraction, instead anchoring yourself in truth and purpose. Your calm becomes a guiding light that others rely on when all else seems lost. In times of turmoil, leaders who find order change the course of history. They turn crises into opportunities and destruction into renewal. You embody this transformative power, standing as a pillar of stability and hope. Persistence is the engine that drives the chosen one forward, no matter the obstacles. It is the refusal to give up, to surrender, or to accept anything less than your highest vision. This relentless drive turns dreams into realities and setbacks into triumphs. The power of persistence is not just in endurance, but in constant adaptation and growth. Each attempt teaches new lessons, sharpens your skills, and refines your strategy. You evolve with every challenge, becoming stronger and wiser. Stories of unyielding persistence inspire generations, from inventors who failed hundreds of times to activists who fought decades for justice. Your journey adds to this legacy, proving that persistence is one of the greatest powers a human can wield. Strength alone is incomplete without compassion. The chosen one embodies a sacred balance between power and kindness, a harmony that elevates your leadership and deepens your impact. This integration creates a force that is both formidable and tender, fierce and nurturing. Compassion grounds your strength in humanity. It opens your heart to others' struggles and motivates you to lead with empathy. This balance fosters trust and connection, making your authority inclusive and inspiring rather than alienating. Throughout history, the most revered leaders possessed this duality: warriors who loved deeply, rulers who served humbly. You carry this sacred balance within you, a living example of how true power embraces both steel and softness. At the core of the chosen one lies a divine spark, a sacred potential waiting to be fully awakened. Your journey is not just about external conquest, but about becoming your highest self, a being who embodies the fullest expression of spirit, wisdom, and power. Awakening this divine within requires courage to face your shadows, discipline to cultivate your gifts, and love to nurture your soul. It's a lifelong quest of transformation, where each step reveals deeper layers of truth and greatness.